Once upon a time, in a beautiful kingdom in South Africa, there lived a kind and generous king who had a lovely daughter named Thandi. Thandi was known throughout the kingdom for her beauty and grace, but she was also a bit spoiled. She loved to play with her golden ball, a gift from her father, and would spend hours tossing it into the air and catching it. One sunny day, Thandi was playing near a deep well in the royal gardens. As she tossed her golden ball high into the air, it slipped from her hands and fell into the well. She watched in horror as the ball disappeared into the darkness below. Thandi was heartbroken and began to cry. As she sobbed, a frog emerged from the well and croaked, "Why are you crying, Princess Thandi?" Thandi, startled, looked around and saw the frog sitting at the edge of the well. "My golden ball has fallen into the well, and I can't get it back," she replied between sobs. The frog looked at her thoughtfully and said, "I can retrieve your ball for you, but what will you give me in return?" Thandi, desperate to get her ball back, said, "I'll give you anything you want, dear frog. Just please bring back my ball." The frog replied, "I don't want jewels or riches. I want your friendship. I want to eat from your plate, drink from your cup, and sleep in your bed. Do you promise to be my friend?" Thandi, eager to have her ball back, hastily agreed to the frog's terms without thinking. Yes, I promise," she said. With that, the frog dived into the well and, after a few moments, emerged with the golden ball in his mouth. He placed the ball at Thandi's feet. Overjoyed, Thandi picked up her ball and ran back to the palace, forgetting all about her promise to the frog. The next day, as Thandi was having dinner with her father, there was a knock at the door. When the king opened the door, he was surprised to see a frog sitting there. "Good evening, Your Majesty," the frog said. "I have come to see Princess Thandi. She made a promise to be my friend, and I have come to hold her to it." The king, puzzled, turned to his daughter. "Thandi, did you make a promise to this frog?" Thandi, embarrassed, confessed to her father about the promise she had made. The king, being a man of honor, said, "A promise is a promise, my daughter. You must keep your word." Reluctantly, Thandi invited the frog inside. The frog hopped to the table and ate from her plate and drank from her cup, much to Thandi's dismay. After dinner, the frog said, "I am tired. I wish to sleep in your bed." Thandi was horrified but remembered her father's words. She carried the frog to her room and placed him on her pillow. As she lay down to sleep, she whispered, "I wish you would go away." The frog replied softly, "Good night, Princess Thandi." The next morning, Thandi woke up to find that the frog had turned into a handsome prince. She was astonished and asked, "Who are you?" The prince explained, "I was cursed by a wicked witch to remain a frog until a kind princess promised to be my friend. Your kindness and your promise broke the spell." Thandi was filled with joy and realized that true friendship and kindness could work wonders. The prince and Thandi became close friends and, in time, fell in love. They got married in a grand celebration that brought joy to the entire kingdom. The story of Thandi and the Frog Prince was told throughout the land, reminding everyone of the power of keeping promises and the importance of kindness. And they all lived happily ever after. The end.